Also, many women suffer from poor ovarian reserve as well. How are such patients handled?
In fact, poor ovarian reserve has become extremely common and worrisome. Why it is happening, nobody knows. Maybe it is, lifestyle, environmental toxins, early aging of the ovaries, essentially. We all know that with age, especially after the age of 35, the egg quality and quantity will reduce. But now, even in younger girls, like yesterday, I had a 25-year-old girl came with very reduced bleeding during periods, and when we checked her anti-Mullerian hormone, that is a simple blood test to check ovarian reserve, was less than 0.1. So in a young age also we are seeing, and it's very easy to diagnose. So simple blood test, AMH, simple sonography for antral follicle count, you can actually count the egg numbers. The important thing here is awareness, education. If a patient doesn't know anything about ovarian reserve, she can't find out about it. But if she knows, she can at least get a simple blood test done, even at a younger age, and she can know that, okay, I can plan my family later. Because nowadays girls are getting married late, they're having children late, the whole thing has changed. Girls are smoking, their lifestyle is not very nice. So the important thing is to diagnose early with these tests, and then we can suggest lifestyle changes. We can actually give some simple medical therapy like antioxidants. We can give DHEAs. There's sometimes small male hormone needs to be added. Growth hormone can be given. Antioxidants. So all of these help a little bit in improving ovarian reserve. But essentially, we have to be conscious of the what the patient has gone through. Supposing she's had conditions like endometriosis, endometrioma, ovary has been operated upon for some cyst, these patients will definitely get ovarian damage and early poor ovarian reserve. So they have to be very conscious. They have to check if they feel that if a patient has, for example, a cancer, she needs to undergo chemotherapy. Before that, she has to preserve her eggs. So now we have the amazing ability to to freeze eggs. And so if awareness is there, they can freeze the eggs before time. And of course, they can freeze embryos if they are already married. There are also now ovarian rejuvenation techniques. We can use the patient's own blood, create platelet-rich plasma.
Yeah.
And
in fact, I want to get in Dr. Sunita on that aspect. Dr.